famous fort?
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
You're suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, she seems a likely candidate to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow. A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence.
The undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the Legion did a good job keeping them at bay. But I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
These bossmen
We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Out of a back page circular from youthful gore.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guide? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
Earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Aru mentioned?
What fool would trust a 2-bit love potion out of a back page circular from youthful gore?
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold...
All hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship, it was. Aru knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he? I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails, but you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
All hail the rain for the old... Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too.
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have let me hand too. All hail the rain spirit. I taught the old girl. I don't know how you did that hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter?
Save that sheep all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too.
Ho-hum!
I don't know how you did that hocus pocus, but... I don't know how you did that hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence. So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyway.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day. All hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of I don't know how you did that,
Steady, boys, steady.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour,
the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard council's wife?
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful,
Curse the gods. Is it so difficult to find a day of labor?
loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, a source hunter. Who better to
and
ask?
don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't.
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on. Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more. These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really
You
thinks
there?
that orchid charm
Where can a
loves
few
him.
honest sailors find a living wage around here?
500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note.
You
to the
there!
lizard councillor's
Where can a
wife.
few honest sailors find a living wage around here?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves
Have
him.
you found us a job yet? We'll take it. Well, we were merchants. These bleed. Well, you never know when something might turn up. That was a right stunning show of magic, you.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take it. Well, we were merchant. These bleeding orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a well, you never know when something... That was a right stunning...
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever
source hunter. Who better to ask? Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really?
Curse the gods. Is it so difficult to find a day of labor?
That Legionnaire really thinks that Orchid loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
Carriage for the joyride.
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Taylor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing. Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail the door anymore?
Speaking of youthful yore, that Luffy Legionnaire really thinks that Orchid loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Shores? Here? Inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one. That was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen. Madness. Thought we would... Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joy of the shores? Here, inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
Sauce? Here, inside Seal? Dah.
We'll have none of that, you hear? You there, cut it out! Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really. Well, have you found us a job yet? Well, that was a...
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Yes, sir. As fine as... Ever hear about the time the captain took the...
Sauce? That... A ship's got... Sauce? A mate.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love...
Ahoy, sailor!
Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicily?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give all Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign. Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicily?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous... I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide... Name's Ahoy, sailor!
Charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicily?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a
That's enough of that now!
That's why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore. I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicily?
He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc win.
What do you think you're doing?
I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
That's enough of that now!
Passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's.
I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards.
That's enough of that now!
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage?
I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the
That's
Lizard
enough of that now!
Never sail to Youthful Gore anymore. I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? We'll have none of that, you hear?
I wouldn't let an orc win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
What do you think you're doing?
wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? That's enough of that now!
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? What do you think you're doing?
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yuthlip Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all
You there! Cut it out!
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ever hear about the
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yuthlip Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yuthlip Gore anymore?
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, it ain't.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yuthlip Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards, am I loving nature?
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail the youthful gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the youthful gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the youthful gore anymore?
We'll have none of that, you hear?
He really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature. I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Ha! No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we
You there! Cut it out!
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the youthful gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
You there! Cut it out!
The pub and back. I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Ha! No, indeed. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yathlgor anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yathlgor anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and
Yours?
back.
Here? Inside? Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yathlgor anymore?
Sailor, what news from the... Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
All win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got... Here? Inside Seal?
Is that why we never sail to Yathlgor anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an all win 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Never been homesick a day in me life until I sailed to Sicil.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Nothing worse than being stuck on land. This floor's just too damn steady. That's enough of that.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed
Plenty
up.
of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Nothing worse than being stuck on land. This floor's just too damn steady.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. A source hunter. Never been homesick a day in my life until I sailed to Sicily. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Halt! These gates are to remain... Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation? You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that's we can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field orc attacks long... I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out? Thank you for heeding my words. Still thinking about exploring the beach? You're free to go, though we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts, so we won't be able to back you up. Hey, stop that.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot of my nets. I can't even smell the sea air. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot of my nets. I can't even smell the sea air over his mouth.
I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
Slimy, leaking, rotting sea garbage.
Oh, hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship it was. Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
It never ends around here.
I wouldn't venture to. Honor to meet you.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my hands.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, snooping around? If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius. Or as I prefer to... As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders. That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies. Ah, even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please. You've caused enough distractions, I think.
God, duty's not so bad, hey?
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs. Tell ya, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour. And, of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter. Have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about guardly duty and security breaches. This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife, Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider. But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here. That fusspot said what? Well, old loose lips will let that... So, something you'd like to say to my face?
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Duty, indeed. Put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the street.
Here now! But what is this barbarism? Back to your post at once!
Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor.
Such matters are to be settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Such bickering is all that thieves need to sneak by unnoticed.
It won't happen again, sir.
It better damn well not.
You've caused enough distractions, I think.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all. Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Away from there, you pilferer. That room is off limits to the likes of you, so close that door. Good. But do not tempt fate again, or my sword will bring thee justice. Courteous is my name. The Legion is my... This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
Two-bit.
Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him...
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as it... Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword, and a vial of love potion shattered over her head. And when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
You see? He'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to save him from his murderous darling.
You're right. The information she provides could well turn the tides here in Sicile.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're...
Too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love? Ha! When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now. Enough doom and gloom. Cast your gaze instead.
Well, a sauce hunt.
Avert your gaze and I'll handle it.
God, you's not so bad, hey?
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
Just making conversation, mate.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues,
This
nothing.
place reeks of orc stench.
Come now, it's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your phrases elsewhere?
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant...
Honest pay for an honest day.
slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. I can't even smell the sea air over this rot.
I've spotted something interesting. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Careful now. That's a trap. deep.
See how fast she scuttles! As good as a new penny. my feet again.